Hello, my wonderful, amazing artists. It's me, Miss Abby, your art teacher. And today we're getting inspired by the art we can see in our city and in our neighborhoods. So, have you ever walked around and seen statues and sculptures or murals painted on the side of buildings or things like spray paint art on special graffiti walls? We're getting inspired by that today. You guys get to decide today what art you would make if you could make art in the city. Hello, my wonderful, amazing artists. It's me, Miss Abby, your art teacher. And today we're thinking about art that we see out in our city. Have you ever been on a walk with your family or a day trip and seen big, giant sculptures, maybe in the Boston Common or Harriet Tubman's monument in the South End? Or have you been walking around your neighborhood or driving around and seen giant murals painted on the side of buildings? Art that's out and about in the neighborhood is called public art, and that's art that is for the community that lives there to enjoy. And that's what we're going to invent today. There's also an amazing mural artist in Boston named Pro Black. So mural artists, sometimes they have fancy nicknames. And Rob Pro Black makes these amazing monuments that celebrate his family and his neighborhood and give his family and neighborhood a fantastical and science fiction-y kind of spin. So what if he thinks about things like, what if his daughter had magic power? And I love his artwork. I love seeing it around the city when I'm riding my bike. So, this is your challenge. We're going to create an artwork that has a message and is meant to be out in public in your neighborhood. Here's a couple examples I created. This artwork says, "Take care of the earth." It's a giant tall mural, and its message is all about taking care of the earth and remembering that even though we're in a city and we see a lot of things that are made by people, we still live in nature as well. This mural I made to remind people that, we still got to take care of the earth by recycling and keeping an eye out for natural animals and plants in our city, and making sure we take care of and plant lots of trees, because those make us oxygen. So that's what I made. This is 2-dimensional because it's painted on the side of a building. It's flat. Here's some 3-dimensional ideas that I created. This is the first one. It's inspired by Jim Henson, who created the Muppets, and I would love to see this in a city park somewhere. I'm inspired by Jim Henson, who created the Muppets and Dark Crystal and Sesame Street, which made millions of children around the world laugh and giggle. And he did it using puppets made out of recycled materials sometimes, or resourceful materials. And I wanted to celebrate that because it's really amazing that he empowered kids as an audience. And Sesame Street has such a positive message to all the little kids out there. So I made that one. I also sketched out this idea. I would love for this to be a stone or metal sculpture that celebrates nurses. And here's another one celebrating Fern Cunningham. This one I made using collage. So, but I want to know, what kind of art do you want to see in your community, in your neighborhood? Do you want to see a basketball the basketball court in your neighborhood painted all colorful? Do you want to see beautiful, fantastical images painted on the sides of buildings? Or do you want to see sculptures of amazing, heroic people from your community? You get to decide today.